Now, here's a video of my scrap metal truck bed. This is my old junky bed that was flopping in the breeze. Not so bad inside, pretty solid in there, but it's just rotten out here. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, now in the shop, here's the rest of the truck. I am building a total scrap metal bed. I got some old angle iron, and I got some old square stock, but of course it doesn't look so old now. I have cut it to fit, sanded it. Those are the two corner pieces. And here's the rest of the truck bed. Like I said, all bed frames and junk metal and more junk metal, and I found some galvanized stuff. It's 2-inch, pretty nice. And these are bed frames and more bed frames and more bed frames and more galvanized metal that I found, and I got a nice cross member with it. And I'm putting the wood in there for extra support. I'm only using 1/2-inch plywood, but I am going to paint this wood like 5 coats of Rust-Oleum oil-based paint, and we'll see what we got. I had to modify the hitch. The hitch was really long. Here's the piece I cut off of it, right there. It was really long, sticking out, and this piece here was way down here because it had to come out under the bumper, so I had to modify all that. I found a bad brake line. I found my spring shackles were rotted off and a bunch of crust on the frame, but I fixed all that. We're getting there. I cut mud flaps out of the rubber mat that was in the bed of the truck. It's nice heavy stuff. So we're building a nice truck bed. This thing's over 5 feet wide to the inside, and looking good. I don't know how this will go on the GoPro, but we're gonna see. I just made little angle brackets and drilled holes in them to come out to the truck. I'm gonna try to weld the last one in. A beautiful job, of course. There's that one. Now I'm going to go to this one, and then I got the other ones in the front. But I'm just showing you how I mounted this thing. It's just simple angle iron with holes. It works nice. There's 6 of them, so even though they're light, they're still plenty strong. So I finished up the little corner pieces, and my buddies here, we spray painted the entire bed. I finished everything off, cleaned it all up. We spray painted, and we're gonna set the frame on, and then I'm gonna paint the plywood. So I'm gonna set you up outside, and you can watch.
All right.
Yeah, we're doing this.
I thought we were going to go out that way. Now we're backwards anyway. It went through the door side.
Now my new filler deck's a little higher. Squish a little bit, and there we go.
Squish, squish in the bush.
And there it is. Frame back on the truck. Now we're going to do the plywood next. So back in the shop here, I have lots and lots of plywood pieces all over the place, but I actually got 2 in the truck so far. Of course, you guys saw me. Well, I put it on video so you guys can see it. My buddy Charlie helped. It's nice and light. And of course I put support beams under there, and after I screwed it just to seal it, I repainted around all the screws, and I want this as sealed as possible so it lasts as long as possible. But it is coming out pretty nicely. I'm gonna have to lift it a little bit, put little blocks in, you know, no big deal. But I think it looks great. Here, let's go around back and see what we got here. Yeah, looks great. Gotta put sides in and make a tailgate, and we'll be all good. I'll keep you guys posted. Now I got my truck outside. It's not quite done. You got the bed a little bit low, but since it fits perfect on the truck, is all you got to do is put blocks in and raise it up a little bit. I made my little gas fill holder. She wants to go. She wants to get in there. And I put my plywood all in. I used some tack screws and bolted it down and put some little hooks in the corners for hooking things. And I'm going to put a couple back here someplace too. So that's the story. My bed is just about done, besides lifting it up. Got the roof rack and everything. We're looking nice and clean on the outside, of course. I may spray bed liner or something inside, I'm not sure, but looks good. So that is my completely scrap metal. Well, I spent a little in wood, but the rest is all scrap metal.